I
background.
appreciate you guys taking some time.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, thank you for your
So I had a chance to watch the film last night, and the wife and I both loved it, which is, something we do with all the Hallmark movies. We try to watch them all and enjoy them. So, the first question I got for you guys, let me jump right in,
Yeah.
is how does it feel kind of returning back together after Paris, Run, and Romance from 2019 now? That's like 7 years.
Yeah.
It is 7 years. Yeah, 7 years exactly, actually. Great. I mean, I was so excited to work with Dan again because he's a great performer and he's just a really skilled actor. He can navigate comedy and drama. And so that's always exciting when you have a scene partner that can find more than one objective in a scene and you kind of get to play around with the intentions, and that's always very exciting, I think, for actors to find another actor who really wants to just dig deep. And at the same time, it was very exciting because I didn't have like an entire human between us. And so I had a lot more energy. And that was very enjoyable to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could sleep. I mean, it was like amazing.
Yeah, it still blows my mind that when we worked together 7 years ago, that Jen was like growing a human being inside her while also doing these like 14-hour days of filming and killing it, like doing so well, I was so happy and like relieved when I found out it was going to be her because these shoots can be tough. They're fun usually, but they're also a lot of work. And so to be with someone that knows what they're doing is wonderful. And we had a great time working together, and I think because we already had a bit of we had a working relationship previously, we were able to just like get right into it, start, first day kind of like really dive in. And we got to really play a lot more in this film with the comedy of it all. Which is also because of the script and also because of our director, Bradley Walsh, who really let us play.
Yeah.
See, she's already laughing,
Yeah, Bradley's great. I mean, Bradley's very funny. And I warned Bradley because Dan and Bradley Walsh had not worked together yet. And I told Bradley Walsh, I was like, Dan's cool. Like, you can definitely, like, Eddie's soldier, like, you could definitely give him a hard time and he'll know you're kidding. So.
And you guys had great on-screen chemistry, let me tell you that. That's one thing my wife pointed out. She goes, they have great on-screen, chemistry. So
nice. Thanks.
So let's say, what preparations did you each take to become a gemologist and a prince? Whoever can go first.
Well, I took over a country and ran it for a couple of weeks just to prepare to get into character. They're fine. They're fine now. Yeah. What did you do, Jen?
I actually got to work with a local jeweler and gemologist, which was very exciting to me, to be honest, because I think they slated us for like a half-hour time period. But I ended up, luckily, I've worked with this driver probably 6 different movies. So Joanne knows me really well. Like she met my daughter Julie. She met Julie when she was like 8 weeks old on a different movie on Angel Falls. And so Joanne and I go way back, our driver. And so I was like, Joanne, you might as well just run errands or go take a nap because I'm definitely going to be here longer than a half hour. And I think I spent like 4 hours at the jewelry shop geeking out with the gemologist and local jeweler because I have an accidental degree in environmental science. So so I loved like revisiting that and getting a better tutorial because I was not good at gemology. So I did have a lot of questions. And I also am like the comedic humor that I can do, I'm skilled at, but it's also because like some of it might not be intentional. Like I'm very clumsy. And so it was a little bit hard to use the tweezers and try to pick up the gems as if I knew what I was doing. So I was practicing with tweezers and like big glasses, and that was fun.
I was just thinking that a great title for a comedy that you should be in would be Accidental Degree. It's good. You should work on that one.
Coming next summer.
I am such a nerd. Like I want to know all the things. I'm like a toddler that asks why all the time. It's not good. Yeah.
So let's talk about the film's shooting location. Where was it shot? And we'll go from there.
Yeah, it was shot in Ontario, in beautiful North Bay, and also a little bit in Ottawa.
Yes,
Nice.
that's great.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
There was some really nice shooting locations, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it was beautiful. The weather was really nice. And the town's really nice. And it was, I've been there. Dan, was that your first time shooting in North Bay?
it was my first time shooting there. I'd been there before, but not for a film. Yeah,
Okay. I mean, so it's beautiful. There's a lake and there's lots of little good eateries you can go to locally. And one of our producing partners, David Anselmo, is a great cook, and he has this great apartment downtown with like a rooftop. And so it felt like family. It was nice.
yeah,
That's
right.
awesome. I love it.
And then
So the film itself kind of focuses on traditions, right? And outdated traditions. I guess tell us how it was kind of working with, kind of breaking all the rules, you know, because you know, you guys kind of broke all the rules while you were doing it, all the normal traditions.
yeah.
I think Ruby was trying to follow the rules and just didn't know where the rule book was.
Yeah, yeah.
It's great. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I think Prince Luca goes through an interesting thing where he's trying to forge his own path and be his own man, but also he's trying to do it in a way that's inclusive. He's not trying to, he's trying to bring his kingdom forward into the modern age, I guess, but he's also trying to bring his mother with him, so it's like about trying to find your own path but still keep the connections that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Luca and Ruby just sort of encouraged each other to step out of the mold and to be a little bit like Jen. One of the parts that I just watched, because I've seen a bit of the movie but not the whole thing, was the part where I ask you do you have any ideas for what my title should be? And you're like, oh, Prince Luca the Rebellious or the Adventurous. Yeah. And I'm like, what? Like taking off my tie, adventurous? Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's fun, and they're kind of like, they're kind of like pushing each other without not thinking of pushing each other, but they're just like inspiring each other to go a little bit further and to be a little bit looser or whatever.
I love it.
Nice. Yeah,
that's great. Jen, I have to ask, there has to be tons of outtakes with you and Fred, right?
Poor Fred, he just had to, I complimented him so much. I would not be able to be the stone-faced character. I mean, when I was on Days of Our Lives, if they put me in a coma, they just knew after they did it once, never to do it again, because I laugh too much. Like, cause I'm like nervous laughing because I don't know what's going on around me. And it's the same thing. Like, I couldn't do the stoic, and he did a really good job. I don't know if they did outtakes or not. I can't wait to see, but they definitely let me be silly. And so I'm glad to hear it seems that Fred is alive and well in a royal setting.
That was fun. Yeah. All right. So I have time for one more question. What else did you guys have planned upcoming? Anything else in the works besides this?
I have a ton. What are you doing, Dan?
Oh, well, I have the Hallmark show The Way Home is going to be premiering its 4th season. That's its last season as well, actually. It's been announced, and I'm in that, playing a really fun character in the 1920s.
That's fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that is
so fun.
Yeah, that starts, I think, April 19th or something like that. In a few weeks, it's 4th season starts. Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
I just booked a lead in a biopic, and I'm not allowed to say what it is, but I'm very excited about that. Yeah, I know. I'm very excited. So I'm doing that in April and May. And then I'm going to be playing Gloria Stewart in the upcoming biopic about Jimmy Stewart, Jimmy, that premieres in theaters worldwide on November 6th. So I've got that coming out. And then I have a book called Called to Foster, An Honest Guide to Getting Started, for anybody who's curious about being a foster parent, because my husband and I were foster and adoptive parents, and there's a lot of myths and misconceptions around that. So doing that, and then I'm working on a book with HarperCollins, but I can't talk about it yet. So
ooh, that's so exciting. That's great, guys.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, I appreciate you guys taking out some time. A royal setting was a fun film. Hopefully everyone will enjoy it, and hopefully talk again soon.
Great. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Take care, guys. Thanks.
You too. Bye.
I'm so jealous you get to do 1920.